It's almost like I said this was gonna happen. What's up, guys? Ian of the Winter Ecosystem here, back with another update video. And I told you this one was gonna happen! You didn't see my last update video. I talked about things that are happening on September 15th. I've been talking about Iris, and I was talking about the fall. This is going to be essentially what is an update video to that update video. So if you haven't seen that last update video, go watch that, because this is essentially part 2 to that last update video. I said a lot of the word update in that bit.
Let's not say update anymore.
So essentially what this part 2 aims to achieve is talking about a lot of what I've changed upon the release date format of what is going down September 15th, or what originally was supposed to be going down that day. During the latter half of this video, I am going to talk about the fall, because, again, this isn't just about the music side of things. This isn't just about the big content. And I'm going to talk about...
I'm Parsons, goddammit, y'all gonna listen.
So as I said, there is a lot that has changed regarding the release dates of things, regarding what was supposed to go down September 15th. No, it's not going to all go out on September 15th. So I'm going to be talking about throughout most of this video what exactly went down, what exactly is going to be going down, why I've changed it, and what it's being all changed into. And most of it comes down to one single word that I have learned intimately throughout the past few months. Algorithm. YouTube algorithm is one of the most frustrating things to ever come into my life, bar none. And it's one of those things where, unfortunately, because I am a content creator using the content creation platform of YouTube, I have to follow by its guidelines, I have to follow by its systems, and unfortunately this means that releasing everything on September 15th is not going to be a good idea. I want you guys to take something into perspective. Me, a content creator, wanting to make a big return to form of some sorts. So, I decided to schedule a lot of things on one day. 75 different videos, 5 albums, that'll be a great idea. But there's this thing called the YouTube algorithm, where it says, hey,
if you put too much out or too
little out, you're going to get absolutely fucked by our systems. And so, you can see exactly why putting out more than
75 videos in a single day would not be
a good plan.
Essentially, what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to get this content all out to you guys in a matter of time that fits nearby the release date that I've set for everything, September 15th, while also going by the YouTube algorithm, because I really don't want things to fall flat for everything that I'm going to be putting out, because there is a lot that I am putting out. I suppose the best place to start is what exactly I've changed. I have changed mainly the release dates of all of the albums, and in this video, throughout most of it, I will be explaining exactly what I have changed a lot of those release dates into, starting with the first album originally planned for the day. Downfall in Disguise by Lone Wolf Music is now going out on September 1st of this year. From the date of recording this, that is actually in less than a week, and let me tell you, this is one of those albums where I've been preparing to release it for a long while. I've had these remakes done for a little while, and I've wanted to find a day to put them out. I thought September 15th was going to be a good day, but as I said, algorithm is getting in the way of literally everything. So I've decided to put them out on this date to start this process of these videos going up. All 8 tracks, along with the full album video, will be released, and they will be added to the new Lone Wolf Music playlist that you can find on the channel. The next thing that will release is going to be The Negative from Famous Last Words, both the title track and the EP video containing both of the tracks that lay within. These are going out a week later on September 8th. This will give time for the algorithm to adjust, and that will also give time for new people that have not seen my videos before, and older ones, to be able to go in and, have the algorithm recommend these videos to them, because that's exactly what I really just want to do. Now, these release date flips have been subverting a lot of things, but the one thing that is staying the same is that on September 15th, Goliath's Throne, my cover album from Iris, will be dropping on September 15th, a week after the Negative EP goes out, along with all of the unreleased tracks so far and the full album video. That album video is actually set for premiere on the channel right now. You can schedule it, see it when exactly it goes live and do all of that happy jazz. We want as much support on this thing as possible, and I've worked tirelessly on it, so please go show it the support when it goes out. The other thing about the Goliath's Throne album that I have not mentioned is that it actually contains some remade instrumentals from members of the community, particularly Rainy, who has done, I believe, 3 instrumentals on that album. Go show him some love. Go do that. Because they did such amazing work for the instrumentals on this, so please show them the love. Then from that point forward, there is going to be nothing going out until October 1st, in which the full audio remake, the full vocal and mastering remake, but mind you, of the Dragon's Charge Volume 1 will go out. I have worked tirelessly on all projects involving the Dragon's Charge, and this remake of Volume 1, it is no different. Everything is sounding as pristine, as quality-wise as possible, with 12 of the 13 original tracks being remade, and track 13 being repurposed for a different project later down the line. I'm telling you guys that all of these tracks are as good as they can possibly be, and they are among the best in my cover catalog. So on that day, October 1st, Dragon's Charge Volume 1's audio remake will be released, and every video will be placed in the new Dragon's Charge playlist on the channel. And then we have something of a surprise coming up for October 9th. October 9th is a big day as it is the 6th anniversary of the real-life Psychotic Memories events. The events that Sammy took to actually be able to inspire himself to create the songs in these albums, the Psychotic Memories trilogy. And so, on the day, October 9th, I will be releasing my one take of the Downfall in Disguise cover album. The entire album all in one take, no cuts, no real effects except for reverb and EQ, all not tuned and all in the same big, about 40-minute take. My life is going to be hell these next few months, and I hope you can at least empathize a little bit because I'm doing a lot of work for you guys. And then all throughout the month of October, singles for the Council of the Dead album will release, and then on the day, October 31st, the entire album will also release. All 12 tracks, all gone through the same process of mixing and mastering as I have done with most of these last few albums, and all of them are as quality as they possibly can be. And as I said in the last video, I actually have all of them done, and I might post a few previews as the months go along, but rest assured the entire album is complete and I am finished with it, and it is ready to be released on October 30th. And on October 30th, actually, we have another surprise, and that is going to be the full Goliath's Throne one take. This one take has already been fully recorded, it has been fully uploaded, and it is ready to go out on the 30th. The 4-year, as I'm looking, anniversary of the album Goliath's Throne from Iris. And it's safe to say that this cover was very challenging, about 59.5 minutes worth of 14 tracks, going all out, going all in, without tuning, only with a little bit of reverb and with a little bit of EQ settings. But rest assured, this one was extremely fun for me to revisit, and I really hope you guys enjoy it when it actually comes out. And the last 2 months of the year ramp up, ending with the first, November 15th, being the release of the Dragon's Charge Volume 2, the second album in the 5-album collection of Dragon Force material that is going out November 15th. All of the unreleased, or now unreleased songs will be released along with 2 full album videos split into 2 because of copyright from WMG. Fuck you guys, by the way. You guys are dealing like massive blows to my channel, and I hate you. But rest assured, all tracks, all 12 of them in that album, will be going out on that day, and I am very, very excited for you all to see them, because, again, these are just quality. They're the best things I've ever put out. Everything from this era onward is going to be the best things I have put out. Dawn of the Demetrix will look like nothing compared to these. Final release of this year, releasing December 25th, will be the Dragon's Charge Volume 3, the last in the main primary trilogy of the Dragon's Charge albums will be released with all 11 tracks going out all at once, along with 2 album videos, again split into copyright because of WMG, fuck them. But by far, this album is the best that I have ever put out. All tracks in the Dragon's Charge Volume 3 are the best things I have ever recorded, mixed, mastered, tuned, what have you. They're the best things I have ever put out, and I am so eager for you guys to see it all. And honestly, that's about it for music updates. The beginning of next year will be filled with songs from the Famous Last Words album Two-Face Charade, which I will also be doing a one-take of along with the Council of the Dead album. That one take will probably go out sometime in December, with Two-Face Charade going out in either January or February, and the one take coming in March of next year. Honestly, for music updates, that is about all that I have. 2024 is going to be filled with a lot of things that I will announce as time goes on, with 2 projects in particular being big ones. I mean big ones that will potentially change a lot of things over the course of this channel, and they will be within the first 2 quarters of the new year of 2024, but I will inform you guys of those when I have the chance, because things are just wild and wacky right now, and I don't have everything specifically planned, especially one of those things which I am working with 2 other artists on, so stay tuned for announcements about that. And now we are going to talk about things over on Winter Dust Stuff, because as I said, this is being posted on both channels, and you guys deserve some updates too. And the first thing I'm going to talk to you guys about is something that I'm very happy about. Mashup Month. This month of reactions has been based entirely around the Mash Pit community and the community surrounding that. The Clone Hero rhythm game mashup community that has been forming over the past few years, starting with Jazzwave and Cosmic Latte, going on to people like Hi, My Name is Shan, Starseer, Bendromeda, all those guys, and they've done amazing work, and I have reacted to several mashup albums from this community to show my love and support to them, because there is some legitimate talent in those people and in that community, and I really wanted to just showcase how thankful I am to them for creating the things that they do, because they're just so fucking awesome for literally all of it, and I really just gotta give props to them. The reason why I'm talking about this in this video is because I am announcing here today that there will be a quarterly mashup month every single year. 4 distinct months for entirely mashup month reaction content alone. Every March, every June, every September, and every December, I will be hosting a full month of reactions from the Mash Pit community, the surrounding communities, you know, all of these people, because they absolutely deserve a lot of love. And you might think, that's a lot of stuff to react to in one time. You're gonna be just filled with content. You're gonna be like far ahead of release schedules for them. And to that I say, there are nearly 19 members in the Mash Pit alone. There is not going to be enough time for me to react to everything. Even now, after Mashup Month 1, I am behind nearly 6 months on material for me to react to. There is a lot to do during this time. So that's why I'm announcing that everything is going out quarterly. Every 3 months, there will be a new Mashup Month reaction. And I gotta tell you guys, I'm stoked to do this, and the Mash Pit community is in full support. I've told them this, I've addressed it in their Discord server, and some of them are actually said that they've been pretty hyped and have actually given me suggestions. I actually have the first 3 mashup months fully planned, and Mashup Month 4 almost has all of its slots full. So it's going to be very interesting. But I'm so happy to do it. It's kind of like a state of the scene for mashups just every 3 months, and I am honored to be doing this for all you peeps. So stay tuned for those. The last thing, and probably my favorite thing to mention about all of this, is the fall. My original story that has been consistently developing in the works for several months, and this is probably going to be some of the longest in this video because there is a lot to cover regarding the fall. And the biggest announcement here what surrounds the fall. If you follow me on my TikTok stories, you know that I am also creating a story called The Grayscape, which is about two characters, Tonal and Fossil, as they navigate in a world void of color. When they suddenly find it, their world turns upside down, and they have to try to save their world from gaining as much color as possible, or leave their world with color and see what consequences come after that. By far one of the most ridiculous concepts ever made, but I'm loving writing this story. 2 chapters of the story are done already, and I am very hard at work on chapter 3. And with the fall, I am very close to getting half of the Before the Fall Book 1 book completely finished. And I expect that to actually be released by the end of 2024. Progress on that is going very swimmingly, and I hope to have book 2 of Before the Fall started by that point. But there is a significantly large announcement that I am going to make here, because the fall is going to be one of the least important projects in my original stories coming very soon. Because, here to announce that officially, The Fall and The Grayscape are part of a larger, much bigger whole. The forged Fellwork Omniverse is truly in effect. This contains 5 distinct series, all of their own continuities, their own characters, their own unique spins on what my mind can conjure up, all going together in essentially my version of the MCU, except not with Marvel characters, but with my own original stories, my own original conflicts, my own original concepts, and eventually all of these stories will combine into what is known as the Reclamation Saga, where everything will come to a head, where everything will be fully realized, and I really hope that you guys support this series, because I'm going to be talking about this series non-stop for the next few years. I am potentially going to make upwards of 35 books in this franchise, and I really, really hope that you guys enjoy what's coming, because honestly, there is so much that you guys don't know about that I've been working behind the scenes. I've been working with big name musicians. I've been working with big name voice actors on getting an animated series out to you guys about this as well. I have been working on a game regarding the fall and potentially involving the Forged Fellwork Omniverse. I'm working on so much to try and get everything out to you guys, and I am so incredibly excited. I've been working on the fall as of the 16th of this month for legitimately half of my life. I've been working on the fall and technically the Forged Fellwork for 10 total years. And so I promise you guys that I will not be stopping progress on any of these projects until I am finished with them. I owe my life to this project. It has saved my life so many times, and I owe it to not only myself, to the project, but to you guys who have continuously given it your full support, with the fall timeline playlist being actually the most viewed out of any playlist on the Winter Does Stuff channel, including the main reaction playlist. So just huge thank you to everyone who's supported this thing thus far, and just know that quite honestly, we are just getting started with it. And honestly, that's all the updates I have. Everything is going quite swimmingly on all channels. Watch time on Winter Does Stuff and views are at an all-time high, with new people coming in. Same with Reminiscent Industries, quite honestly. Views are higher than they've ever been. Watch time is higher than it's ever been. So much content, so much creativity is just pooling from each of these channels, and I really can't wait to see what you guys I can't wait to see your reception to what I post next, because everything is just so exciting right now. There's so much going out, and I just cannot wait to see what you guys think of what I do next. But with that being said, I gotta go. I gotta mix and master some stuff that is coming out very soon for Reminiscent Industries. I gotta record a lot of reactions from Winter Does Stuff, along with stuff regarding the fall. But I've been Ian of the entire winter ecosystem, and this has been part 2 to my update video that I posted earlier last month. That's about it from me. Love you guys. Peace. In due time.